Hi, and welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing Kingdom Death Monster. That White Lion fight was our best yet, I'd say. We didn't have anybody get permanent injuries. We didn't have anybody have weird shit happen, almost no death.
Yeah.
And overall went pretty good. Only complaint was we would have preferred to still get our sinew, so we have to keep hunting these fuckers until we get a sinew.
Yeah.
I'm kind of missing that ultimate blade from 3-1.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was so nice.
That was nice. But once again, just a quick reminder, we are now on Patreon. As always, we appreciate if anybody's willing to subscribe to us. You get some nice little bonuses if you do. One, you get access to our Discord channel, where you can chat with me any time of day or night throughout the week, based on your level, even possibly about like how to make board games, how to publish them, managing logistics, distribution. I will even, if people want, I can help you make some InDesign files and other stuff to rapid for your own game. That'll help you do rapid iteration and prototyping, all that kind of stuff. If you subscribe to us on Patreon, and in addition, the money we earn off of Patreon is going to go help to get us some painted miniatures. We haven't decided which ones yet. We may also do like some people that are magnetized. That could be an interesting path. So we can start to make them look like the actual survivors.
Yeah.
So they'd be magnetized and painted so we could swap out the gear as we actually get the gear. So there's some interesting things we're looking at, but we're definitely going to be putting the money towards spicing up the game for people. So we would really appreciate if people are willing to help out. Other than that, I think we're good to go into the settlement phase.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you were saying we have a new event.
Yeah, so, well, let's do it by rules.
Wait. Did Heroic Logic say we played smart? I think he's just saying that because we have an axe.
Yeah. Okay, so survivors return, so all hit locations, or we heal all hit locations.
Sweet. Is it important to actually do that right now?
It usually is not important, but it can be in very rare instances.
Okay.
Gain endeavors.
Dong, dong, dong. Settlement event first?
Yep.
Okay. Here we
This
go.
happens on the new story event happens on update timeline.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I thought sometimes they happen in settlement event. I thought, oh no, that's only if you had a carryover from an earlier one.
Even so, it still happens in update timeline.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Ah.
We just usually stack them on top of each other for a settlement event.
Yeah.
You know.
It goes. Oh, this is looking a lot different than our last campaign as far as death count.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, we didn't have that many people die early, I thought, in people.
We had several people die. We lost 2 of our people that carried from 3-0 right away.
Okay.
And then we had a lull. And then everybody started dying. And then one of our survivors went on a spree.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate. That was pretty much the definition of unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And let's see what we get. Da-da-da! Weird Dream.
Oh, God.
Oh, we haven't had this one in a while.
Yeah.
I love this one, though. If you are the only player... nope. The group must select a player to be the storyteller. Ta-da!
God.
You forgot it was that one?
No, I remembered it was.
This is one of our favorite events, by the way.
Puts me on the spot, man.
Yes, it does. That's part of the awesomeness. You're blushing suddenly.
What?
You are the storyteller. The remaining players will vote to determine if the dream was told and then consult the crowd reaction below. Hi, people on stream. You are our crowd reaction. Please be generous. Okay. Well told, the settlement will gain 1d5 endeavors.
Wow.
Poorly told, we will add a nickname to the settlement add the nickname settlement event to the timeline next year and nominate the dreamer for it. Nominate 3 other survivors. Having a great laugh, they gain survival up to the current survival limit if they depart this year. The storyteller may not play as one of these survivors for the next hunt and showdown. So, who is the survivor you're technically telling the story as? And it has to be one of the returning ones.
I guess I'll do it as Cassiopeia, maybe?
Okay. Okay. You should do your best to weave a compelling story to share with the other players about the share with the other players and the settlement. Roll a d10. Gonna take a note.
I may need notes for this.
Take a spare character sheet and write on the back. Or no, you can write on the back of that, yeah.
4.
Your child.
Your child?
Yep.
Okay.
Another D10. 6. Hunting another survivor. Note, it doesn't have to be your child hunting another survivor. Just say, those are 2 elements that have to be in the story.
Okay.
And one more. A 4. Realize you are the thing from the first list. You are your own child.
Okay.
So, you have to tell a story about this. Oh God, remember the Recall the Dream backwards one you did once?
Yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't that one. I mean, it's hard to tell a compelling story with this, but, I mean, in some ways, but, Okay. You're having so much fun with this.
Oh yes, I am. So it's heroic logic. I see the gears twisting.
Okay.
Here we go.
Cassiopeia runs through the ruins of the settlement. Everything is in flames. All the huts, the beds, even the pool seems to be glowing with the fires as the oils atop it burn wildly. It's hard to tell where everything went wrong. But there is one thing that Cassiopeia knew, and that was that Orion had gone mad. He was far ahead in the settlement, getting close to the edge, but Cassiopeia would not let him leave. She had seen him sitting there in the ruins of her hut, holding her child's body. There had been tears on his face, but when he had seen her coming, he still bared his teeth at her, dropped the body, and ran. So she ran after him. It had always been she had always thought that the things outside the settlement were the monsters, and even though the others in the settlement and herself had realized that in a certain way they were monsters too, it still had been the case that she had not thought that they would turn on one of their own. She ran towards the edge of the settlement, but Orion was disappearing into the darkness, and she followed too. And then she realized that there was a light above. It was the fires of the hut, and the darkness that was still closing in around her closed in around Orion's face.
Oh, that was pretty well done. Okay, I'm a fan.
There you go.
Yes, improv classes help.
Oh yeah, if somebody had it, but then again, the one thing is you'll probably never see somebody who has stage fright streaming on Twitch.
Yes.
Is my guess.
Yeah, I actually did quite a bit of improv back in my high school days.
And yet you basically are like, well, I mean, I do great.
Yeah, storytelling's a little bit different than most of the improv I did.
Thank you, Darius!
1 vote positive. Yay!
Yay!
People really liked the last couple that you did as well.
Well, I only did one before.
I thought you... Oh, wait, you did
No.
one private before the stream. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the one telling it backwards was terrible. Okay, Heroic Logic liked it.
Okay, at this point, we've got most of the people commenting and watching.
Yeah.
So, unless somebody else who's just lurking right now wants to chime in, I think we've got this.
Well told.
So,
Woo!
roll a d10.
8.
8. We get 4 more endeavors.
Nice. Well, we're gonna need more tokens.
Yes, you've got one over there, right?
No.
Yes,
oh, yeah, I do.
There you go.
Okay, so
I love
now
how
we
those
have
all
a
happened to
lot-
flip to blue as I tossed them.
Yeah, I know, that was amazing.
Always blue, always blue, always blue.
Another enemy also liked it.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, I think we're pretty locked in unless we've got a lot of lurkers.
And that's it. A truly amazing tale. The settlement is inspired and gains 1d5 endeavors.
Okay, so, definitely babies. This is the perfect opportunity.
I know.
Oh, we don't have face painting.
We
Shit.
may get it if we have a 50% chance, give or take.
Okay, so yeah. So the very first thing, update death count, no deaths, update timeline. Okay.
Now we lose all of our endeavors.
Oh god, please don't even joke about that.
Oh god, you know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
Written on the timeline is sun dipping, one of the events from the
In my mind, thought skinny dipping with the sun. That just sounds really bad. How's the art?
Not bad.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I cannot read.
Oh, you're reading this side. I'll read it then.
Okay.
Beams of light spear the ground, driving danger away. Inspired, the settlement creates a right and gains the partnership innovation.
Oh, wow. Okay, partnership it is.
Oh, that'll be actually really useful with this one. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that could be really useful.
Hey, and it takes it out of the deck.
Yeah.
It's a hobble consequence usually.
Does it add additional consequences?
No, it does not.
Thank God.
However, once we are partnered, we cannot nominate other people for intimacy.
Yes, so we'll have to be careful.
Yes.
Nominate up to 3 pairs of eligible survivors to partake in the solar ritual. I need the sun and the sacred pool. That was one of the special things on here.
Oh.
Between rolls, the remaining survivors may get scarred and choose to end the event. This would not cancel the effects of any results rolled.
Okay.
So we can nominate up to 3 pairs of eligible survivors to do solar rituals here. It's not on this.
Okay.
Solar ritual, 1d10 for each pair, 1 at a time. A survivor is eligible if all of the following conditions apply to them. They are purified. They have not participated in a solar ritual before. They do not have the partner ability.
Okay, so we can only do this with 1 pair because we only have
3
purified.
Okay, so we haven't gotten... Okay.
This happens elsewise on the timeline, by the way.
That's what I was gathering. Oh, yeah. Well, almost all the expansions have a lot of unique monsters. Okay, so we can only do 1 pair. Which pair are we going to do?
Okay, Sagittarius is a male and Orion is a male. So the only person that we can do it with is the purified female in the settlement. And then we can pair the 2.
What are the males?
You have a purified character.
Oh, I do, yes. That would be Andromeda.
Okay, so what are our possible consequences?
Yes. 1 and 2. The pair disrobe and holding hands nervously step into a column of light. All that emerges is the terrible stench of incinerated flesh. They are dead. Each survivor waiting to roll gains +3 insanity.
Okay.
The pair steps 3 and 4. The pair steps into the light roaring. Their clamor instantly turns to screams, and one survivor, determined randomly, is pushed out, burnt to a crisp and barely alive. They gain the Hellfire secret fighting art and +5 insanity. The other survivor is incinerated. They are dead. If one of the survivors is a child of the sun, the column of light supercharges them. We don't have child of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a factor for us. 5 and 6. As the pair reaches the column of light, it vanishes. They feel the sun protecting them, and each gain 1 courage and 1 understanding. 7, 8, 9, and 10. The pair enter the light, and a warm presence envelops them. They emerge to a cheering settlement with a promise rooted in their hearts. The pair each gain the partner ability, see partnership, and the Sun Eater secret fighting art.
which allows you to do that, which allows you to get much higher rolls on the thing. Oh, but if you get the Sun Eater fighting art, like, because you're partners, both of you have to go in.
Which means you're almost guaranteed to get a Child of the Sun.
Yeah, okay.
And if we have a Child of the Sun involved in sun dipping and we get a 3 or higher, if one of the survivors is a Child of the Sun, the Column of Light supercharges them. The Child of the Sun gains a fighting art of your choice. Then the pair proceeds to the 7, 8, 9, 10 result.
Okay.
So this helps us get a Child of the Sun, which then pretty much guarantees getting Sun Eaters.
Yeah, the Sunstalker expansion is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
So Hellfire is the one that gain a strength token for each red affinity you have. You cannot be nominated for intimacy. You ignore extreme heat. You cannot lose or remove this fighting art. At the start of your act, lose 1 survival. At the end of your act, if your survival is 0 or you have any +1... Oh, no, you gain +1 strength, not token. +1 strength for each red affinity.
Yeah, okay.
If you have any +1 strength tokens, your organs cook and die.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense, heroic logic. This is where the 1.5 SOF reroll per survivor would make a big difference.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And then Sun Eater. Your body mysteriously absorbs light. At the start of the showdown, gain survival up to the settlement's limit.
Okay.
If you have any +1 strength tokens, you may spend them all to perform the Surge survival action.
Oh.
Wow. So that's how we can have Surge. And there was another thing that gave you a +1 strength token each round.
Yeah, you have to spend a survival to gain a +1 strength token.
Wow.
Okay. Alright, so this is kind of problematic.
Yeah, because it would be pretty much Andromeda, and we probably wouldn't want to send Orion.
No.
So it would be Andromeda and Sagittarius.
Yes.
Ooh, that's rough. And we have a 20% chance of both dying, and a 20% chance of one dying, which would probably be Sagittarius.
No, it's random.
Oh, right. It's random. Shit.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like probably we want our purified survivors to not be characters we care about.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be trying to use them for this. So you want to purify them as much as possible, and then
send them into this.
Into sun dipping.
Yeah. Okay, so are we not sending any is what I'm thinking. I don't think we need a Child of the Sun that bad right now.
Okay,
And
so...
to risk basically a 40% chance of losing one of our currently good characters.
So we can do this 3 times each time?
Yeah.
And is there anything that stops us from being able to do it again? Do any of those results stop us from doing it again?
No.
Okay. So one thing is that the next time we would be able to do sun dipping is at year 12.
Ooh, that's a while out.
Yeah.
Unless something else crops up in the meantime.
We also note that every time sun dipping happens, we get something associated with a gift. The first 2 times it is the Great Sky Gift. The last time it is Final Gift.
Okay, so we don't even know what the gift is yet.
No. And it's possible that maybe it has something to do with that.
Oh, so based on how many times you sun dipped?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's interesting because you gain stats for being purified, but the risk is that you lose those characters in sun dipping.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Roland Gunner, for the follow on Twitch. Always appreciated. Ooh, that's a good point with the gift. And I remember people saying that a lot of people start over at this point.
Yeah.
So that makes a little bit of sense. But on the same token, if we happen to lose both characters, we're not birthing shit. Oh, no, we could make another purified. So we may need to have 1 success to get the gift, and the gift could be very good.
I think we should risk it.
Okay, so
with
Sagittarius and Andromeda. Yeah, don't send
Orion.
Orion.
Risk Orion.
Okay.
You are the one who is rolling. God save us all.
So Sagittarius.
And Andromeda.
Oh, God. A 3. So one of them's randomly going to die. So
roll.
So I'm rolling for Sagittarius. I got a 7.
Okay, Sagittarius.
Or sorry, I meant Andromeda, who I had.
Andromeda survives.
Yeah. I was
Makes
rolling
the
for my
most
character.
sense.
Yeah, I was rolling for my character. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Okay, so we kept the one we wanted, which is better than most.
Yeah.
The pair steps into the light, roaring. Their clamor instantly turns to screams, and the one survivor, determined randomly, is pushed out, burnt to a crisp, and barely alive. So Andromeda gets Hellfire.
So we do gain a, whatchamacallit, another endeavor.
Hold on.
But we can't intimacy with her anymore.
Because
that's part of Hellfire.
Yep. No, that's not the Hellfire one.
Yeah, it is.
It is? Oh, yeah, you cannot be nominated for intimacy, you ignore extreme heat.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of useful. The other survivor's incinerated. Oh, and I get +5 insanity.
Okay.
So that puts me up to 9.
When it says incinerated, it doesn't say you do not gain benefits of your death principle,
No, it does
right?
not.
Okay.
So we get 1 endeavor?
Yep.
Wow. Let's hope that pays off. So the way I look at this is this character will be useful later.
Mm-hmm.
When we're hunting stuff a lot faster and we have higher survival.
Yeah.
Because at these, yeah. But how do I get his survival up before going out?
If you equip him with the right gear, he'll get survival going, leaving the settlement.
Yeah, but we'd have to get him pumped a lot.
Yeah.
Because right now he only has 1, or she only has 1.
There's some endeavors that you can use to get survival as well.
Okay. So yeah, we'll have to pay attention to that.
Like for instance, augury gains you survival.
Yeah, we'll want to pump her up because if we could get her high on the survival, she could be really powerful.
Yeah.
Especially if we could get some good red affinity. So it's probably going to be a while. Okay, so what's next? The gift?
No, that's next.
Oh, that's next year?
That's no next lantern year.
Okay. Develop it is.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but...
Okay, so that tells us a couple of things. We need more purified.
Yes, we do. By year 12, mainly. We need 6 purified who aren't characters we care about.
Yeah. Okay, and we also have a shit ton of endeavors. So the first thing that we do, yes, is we need to innovate.
Yes, and we probably want to also do the birthing like we said this time. This may be the time to do that, and then just plan to spend a lot of endeavors. Spend 2 endeavors every lantern year, making a purified.
Okay.
And that so if we do an innovate,
we do have to purify somebody this year.
Yes, but so this is year 4. We have 8 years before the next dip. Yeah, we have more than enough time to purify out a whole set.
Okay.
Before then, as long as we consistently do 1 every year.
Okay.
Okay.
So, lion claw can be used to make an arrow. Like, what do the great cat bones have any benefits?
Not that I think we really care about. Oh, it's down there. Yeah. Here, I'll pull it. Not anything I think we were really caring about. So yeah, let's make that arrow. We need the clawhead arrow.
Okay. Well, but we don't have a bow yet. But
yeah, but we know we're gonna want that.
Okay, clawhead arrow.
The great cat bone's primarily for the king spear, and then something really light. Okay. But those are pretty easy to get, so I'm not too worried. But I believe that comes with the weapon crafter.
Okay. So we have a clawhead arrow.
Yeah, you can make the Zambato out of the weapon crafter.
So we are going to spend the lion claw to make that, and we're also going to spend the great cat bone to innovate.
Okay, and then you spent the organ and the.
Yeah.
Okay, we might spend that whisker. I'll explain after we're done. So we're innovating?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to put these back.
Sir.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was too bad.
Yeah, it may pay off next year anyways. We'll find out.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can see why people might restart, because I bet they try to purify a bunch of people and then see whether or not they can get successes on sun dipping, and if they get successes on sun dipping, they keep playing, otherwise they back out.
Yeah, well, and we'll find out. If next year we find out that we needed 3 to actually really progress, we might restart, but I doubt
We
it.
won't need 3, but I'm betting we might be 1.
Yeah, I think the one we did is probably enough. But no.
Success. That we may have wanted 1 success.
Oh, a Child of the Sun.
Yes.
Okay, so first option, bloodletting.
Okay.
Pictograph. Storytelling. And Hands of the Sun.
Hands of the Sun.
Think so? Oh, gives us overcharge. So what is... Oh, it says... Hands of the Sun. The settlement embraces their protective feelings. All survivors gain overcharge survival action. Overcharge. If you have any +1 strength tokens, you may spend 1 survival and remove them all to give your next attack this round devastating 1.
Extra 1.
Yep. Limit once per round. Wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So what does it say? You may spend 1 survival?
And any +1 strength tokens.
I want like rawhide on everybody. Because you can basically like embolden and then spend the survival and maybe keep it, and then you Hands of the Sun and spend the overcharge and maybe keep it, and then you get devastating 1.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking you may be right. We may just go the make full rawhide sets for everybody. Eventually, we want to build up beyond that.
Yeah.
But that may be the best option. So I assume this is the one we want.
Yeah, we get 2 consequences from it.
Which are other stuff we may want as well.
Yeah, they looked interesting to me. We get Aqua Aerobics and Sona Shrine.
Okay, so Aqua Aerobics is a survival limit increase and gives us an endeavor option. 1, you drown. 2 through 7, spend a survival, hold your breath, and roll again. If you can't, your lungs filled with water and you drown. Oh, so you have to keep rolling on that. This is one that requires you to keep rolling, and if you get 8+, you get the legendary lungs.
Okay.
So that one I'm not.
It's a way of getting legendary lungs without fighting the butcher.
Yes, which is kind of nice, but I'm not sure the risks there outweighs it. Yeah, this is a fun campaign. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
A Sauna Shrine is when survivors depart for a nemesis encounter. Oh, yep, we're going to want this. Or Special Showdown. They gain +10 survival. In addition, we have an endeavor option. Departing survivors gain 2 insanity on a 1 to 4. On a 5+, departing survivors promise they will return. They all gain +2 strength tokens and add 1 to all hit locations. Okay, so that's what we're going for.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, we did not get...
Yes, which
face
means
painting.
we may not want to actually do the birthing this year.
Yeah.
Because we really want that face painting. Oh yeah, that was our innovation.
Yes.
So, we don't have much else we want to endeavor on. Do we want to create the leather worker? It would cost us 3 hide and the golden whiskers.
3 hide and the golden whiskers because they're an organ?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we could create that now, or, going a bit the route you're saying, start pumping out rawhide.
The thing is, we can't make a shield
Without the leather worker.
without the leather worker.
Good point. Let's do the... Yeah, we need the leather worker. So 3 hide and the golden whiskers. Or a love juice, but I think we save the love juice.
Yeah. 3 hide. And I've deducted 1 from our settlement storage.
And we now have a leather worker, and since we have ammonia, we can actually make leather.
Yes.
Do we have any leather remaining?
You mean hide?
Or hide remaining?
We have 1 hide.
Only 1?
Yes.
Shit.
We need 2 for the thing.
We need a hide, a leather, and a bone to make a shield. So that's not happening.
Okay. Yeah, well, we don't have the bone either.
Okay. I don't see much point in making 1 hide, except for it gives we can give somebody else a survival departing.
A survival departing?
Yeah, get them a rawhide piece that gives a survival departing.
Oh yeah, that makes some sense, possibly, but
I'm worried about we're going to need 3 hide in order to make the shield and innovate.
Okay.
So I think maybe we save that.
Yeah, I find that reasonable.
Okay. So then I think we make 3 purifieds.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Let's knock them off. get that done in case we don't have the endeavors later.
Okay, so we need men and women.
Yep. I would do. Let's do 3 women now, and then we'll build up. We'll get the 3 women done right now, and then we'll do the men.
Do we want to do Ursa Minor with her -1 evasion?
Yeah,
as one of them?
she's sacrificial.
Okay.
So let's do her.
Okay, and then we will do Palila, Ursa Major, and Ursa Minor. So both Ursa Major and Ursa Minor will go up for this.
Is Major's a male?
No.
Oh,
both
they're
females.
twins, yeah.
So we have Overcharge now, right?
Yes. Oh, and if we get Sun Shrine, we can do Sun Sealing. Which can give anybody the Hellfire.
Okay, yeah,
For
but
an
of
endeavor.
course that does have its own problems.
Yes, it does, but it's an interesting thing.
Okay. So, we are going to do Purifieds, right?
Yes.
So, Palila will go first.
Oh, I have to roll on that, I think?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yes. That's a roll one. That's the Sacred Pool.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 2. So we get the accuracy or strength. I think we're still mostly pushing... Well, these are not probably going out to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a chance of the stat carrying over? I don't think so.
No.
So let's just stay with accuracy.
Okay, Palila gets +1 accuracy and is purified.
Okay, next up. Same.
Ursa Major gets accuracy and is purified.
Jesus Christ!
Accuracy and is purified. You are terrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure I should have been the one rolling this game.
Wow.
I don't think I should be the one rolling any game.
Yeah, but I don't like the pressure that much.
Yes.
So that was all. So
we
have
have one
endeavor. So if we augury, we have a chance that we will accidentally intimacy.
Yes. But we could gain an understanding. We already have ammonia,
Yes.
so that's not a concern.
Now the thing is, we have a chance that we could end up accidentally. Oh right, I need to skip on these characters.
Actually, no. Turn 1 hide into leather.
Really? But we can turn any number of hide into leather.
Yes, but we only need 1 to make the shield, and we're most worried about the shield and making rawhide sets. So we only need 1 for the shield.
Okay. So we take white fur and we create a leather.
Yeah, because since we're not planning to make the leather set anytime soon, let's make that.
Okay.
Because I like your idea about the rawhide sets with the survival chaining. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think that may be what they were trying to do.
Especially once we get the sauna and we can give everybody departing an extra armor. Now you've got 3 armor and everybody in rawhide.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
It's like, yeah, the one thing is that I feel like part of it is going to be that we want to, we'll want a leather set eventually.
Yeah.
But for a tank.
Yeah.
But,
and probably an antelope set, and we'll make some of those sets. But
we definitely want more rawhide for some of this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting the way that works.
I'm liking this a lot.
Yeah,
this feels really just like People of the Stars felt a lot different. I was worried this wasn't going to feel that different.
Yeah.
It is.
It totally is.
Okay, well, thank you again for everybody for joining us for our back-to-back stream. Next week, we probably won't do a back-to-back.
Yeah.
Next week, what I would guess, so we're going to the movie on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to the movie on Friday. We're probably, I can't remember. No, next week we're going to do just a random game before we head out to the movie.
Okay.
We'll record that. We probably won't live stream it, but we'll see. And then we'll post that. And then Saturday we'll probably do a Kingdom Death Monster, and we'll do our next Battle Royale.
Okay.
So if you're for our Patreon subscribers, I'm going to put the call out for our Battle Royale submissions, or for voting on it probably by Monday. So I'll probably put out the call we have one person that can give us a recommendation, and I'll add that to the list. And then I will post the Survey Monkey link to have anybody who is a Patreon backer by Monday. And actually, you'll be able to vote through. So even if you back by like Friday, you'll still be able to vote to help us decide what our next Battle Royale fight is going to be.
Sounds awesome.
Thank you very much for joining.
Thanks, guys.